can this classic Mercedes run off of this tiny Amazon 2-barrel carburetor?
I guess when
What is up, everyone? I'm sitting here in my beautiful work in progress Mercedes 450 SL. This is one of my favorite cars that I've ever owned, and it's a special one because this one had its fuel injection system ripped out and a beautiful carburetor was put in there by the previous owner. So if everyone knows these cars, they defined what the sports luxury car was in the 70s and 80s, and it's become an icon of the automotive industry in a way. People told me, why would you ruin perfection? Why would you buy a car that was supposed to be fuel injected but instead ended up with a carburetor?
I guess we'll never know.
I bought the car in 2021. Here are some pictures of it. This is when I actually went to go pick it up. The car already had the carburetor installed and it would start, but it didn't even have enough power to go up the trailer, even full throttle. The fastest I could get it up to was about 15 miles an hour, full throttle. So something was seriously wrong. I didn't know what the hell I was looking at, but I did fall in love with the car because it's one of my dream cars. So I bought it and got it home, let it sit for about 4 years, and then I got to work on it. Life got in the way for a while, so I stopped, but in 2025 I resumed work. So I started with the interior because the smell was just unbearable, but eventually we had to tackle the main issue here at hand, which was the carburetor. The car just didn't run right. We bit the bullet, took it apart. Originally the car was run by this little fuel pump here, which was an electric fuel pump, and that was not very reliable. It gave out after like 3 or 4 times starting it, so I ended up buying a bigger fuel pump, which also gave out. I'll get into that later, but after taking apart the carburetor, I found that this was the adapter that was holding this little 2-barrel carb onto the stock Mercedes manifold. I don't know how they made this, but it was really rough in the center. My main goal here was just to get the car running with the parts that we had. With a limited budget, I didn't want to spend more money on another carburetor because I didn't know if it would work. So I hand filed this little adapter so that the edges were smooth and the gas was able to flow freely into the manifold. The car is running here, but it's not perfect. We found out all the vacuum lines were unplugged, so we plugged them back in. We changed the ignition wires, put new spark plugs in the cables, and now the car runs much, much better. So after we got it to finally run, we started working on the interior. put in. It does a great job. Think about it. It has to pull the gas from the gas tank, which is in the back of the car, over to the carburetor, rather than the traditional fuel pump where it sits near the gas tank and it just pushes the gas into the engine of the car. Unfortunately, the RPMs don't work. I guess they were cut off with the rest of the fuel injection system. We gotta figure out a way to get them back. Everything else works. The car does not. The car runs really well. Gets up to highway speeds. But the low end torque is lacking. Obviously, because it's not meant for a carburetor. We had to install this trusty handy choke cable coming from the engine bay to the inside. We're going to hook it up with a nice little pull. We'll get a bigger carburetor eventually with an electric choke. You can hear my nice exhaust leak. Why did I buy it? You know, I'm always up for the challenge. You hear a lot of these cars just sitting there. People don't want to spend thousands of dollars on fuel injection parts. They can get pretty expensive. I mean, I thought, hey, let me get it. Let me see if it even works with the carburetor. Let's see how far we can take it, you know? So when I first bought it, the car wouldn't even go up the trailer under its own power. And right now it starts. Right now it drives. And I've had a lot of fun over the summer in this thing. So let me take you through the journey. Thank you for watching. Like, follow, subscribe for more. Peace.